When it comes to man and woman relationship, a lot of men out there really suffers a lot of insecurities. They go through a lot of, they feel a lot insecure when it comes to a woman in their life or a woman they want to go out with or women in general. And a lot of this insecurity that a lot of men have sleepless nights over doesn't really matter to most of these women. A very good woman don't really bother her head about what this a lot of these men have sleepless nights about. You know, a lot of insecurities that really makes them paralyzed, that wouldn't even make them do stuff or make them take steps when that step is necessary. So today I'm going to be discussing with you. There's common male insecurity that most women, a lot of women, or common male security that real women, genuine women, don't really care about. They don't really care about it. You know what women look for in men is oftentimes completely different to those things that keeps you up at night. You understand? So, if you are that type of man going through this kind of insecurity, you understand? You really need to put your mind at rest and focus, or rather focus on the important things, rather than just wasting your time and wasting your energy on things that are not really important to this woman. And what are these things that are more common insecurity with men that this real woman and genuine women don't really worry or care about? Number one is the size of your bank account. You understand? A lot of men out there believes that, oh, I've got to have a fat bank account. I've got to be rich. I've got to be this, for me to have a woman in my life, and that's the only thing that women cares about, and that's the only thing that I have to keep a relationship going. Money, 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 me, and things like that. You understand? Fine. I mean, that works with some women, but I would say to you now that those are not the type of a woman you want in your life. That is not the type of woman you actually need in your life. Do you understand? A real woman, a genuine woman that really means well, that want a very serious relationship. Money doesn't really matter to her that much because she's got things going for her as well. She's got her own day job, or she's got her own business. She can take good care of herself. You understand? What she's looking out for, a genuine man with plans, with future plans, with potentials. Do you understand? I mean, you got your own job, you got your own things going well for you. She's got her own job, she got her own things going well for her. You understand? The size of your own bank account will be the least of our worry. I'm talking about genuine women, or women that really want serious relationship right here. The size of your bank account is the least of your worry. So you need not worry your head over that. And besides, this kind of women, if they notice that you focus more on money, that money is the only thing that keeps you rolling, that money is the only tool that you use, or you tend to use, to keep your relationship, or to maintain that relationship, then for a right thinking woman, we just look at you that, no, this is not the kind of man for me, because this one thinks money is everything. This one focus too much on money. This one throw money at every situation, or at every problem. When money, fine, money is good, but you can't throw money at every problem. If you tend to do that, and you tend to have that kind of mindset, a real woman, a genuine woman, will not be interested in you. So focus rather on your life. Focus rather on your relationship. Focus rather on things that work well, or that means well. Not focusing on things that puts people off. I'm not saying you shouldn't chase money, or you shouldn't do things that will give you more money, but you shouldn't be, the whole situation or the whole relationship shouldn't be money driven. You understand? So if you are too much focusing on money, and you think, oh, the size of your bank account is what she's going to get attracted to you, and you worry your head all night, sleepless night, thinking how to make this money big time so that you can get this woman in your life, you're just wasting your time. And the only the type of woman that you will attract to yourself are women that only come into your life because they see the money, they see the bling bling, and they just want to have a share of it. And a lot of the time, most of them don't mean well. You understand? So forget about that. Don't worry your head too much about money. Get a good job. Get something going well for you in your life. You understand? And the woman will stick by you. Genuine and real woman will stick by you, and you start your thing together. So that's a point number one. Point number two: a lot of women, a lot of men worry about the size of their muscles, their bicep, their six pack, and all of that. You understand? Hey, I'm not saying it's not a good thing to stay healthy and things like that, but there are a lot of men out there, they focus too much on this because in their own head, the only way to hold a woman down, to hold a relationship down, is she's only interested in your muscles. She's only interested in your six pack. She's only interested in on how fit you are physically. You know, you have muscle popping out every part of your body, and you think that's what will keep a woman in your life. You think that is what will hold a relationship together. You understand? And you worry your head sick over that. You spend so much time in the gym, you spend so much time in so much money, you so much effort trying to develop a six pack. And a right thinking woman out there will be looking at you that this guy is just too obsessed on how to get a six pack, how to get big bicep and everything. You understand? And she will be like, okay, if you devote so much of your time on this, number one, when do you even have time to do other important things in life? Keeping fit is okay. Staying healthy is good. But by the time you devote so much of your life on trying to develop a six pack, mainly because you want to impress a woman, you want to have a woman in your life, and you spend sleepless nights over that, doing research on how to get a six pack. You're doing research on how to get a six pack, and you consider yourself a serious minded man. Do you understand? You are not even in it for a competition or not or something. Fine, if that's the case, so that's okay. But no, you just believe in your mind that the only way for a woman to be impressed with you is for you to have six pack and have muscles, and you spend fruitful time you spend a lot of time in the gym trying to develop a six pack. A right thinking woman, a genuine woman, will look at you and say, no, this is not the kind of guy for me. This one is not serious. This one is still behaving like a kid. Do you understand? Because there are times, there are stages in life that things like that, is important to you. But the more you grow, the older you get, there are a lot of more important things out there for you to focus a lot of your time on, rather than just, pumping iron and developing muscles and six pack. A right thinking woman and a genuine woman, those things are not really important to them. They will rather you focus on important things in your life that will draw them to you, that will attract them to you. Muscles and six packs is not going to attract them to you. Fine, it might look good on you. They might look at you and admire it on you. They will just look at it, thumbs up to you, and they walk away. For you to have any serious relationship with them, they will tell you, no, you are not the type of guy they want, and they want a very serious-minded guy. And it's high time these men focus on more important things and don't feel less secure within yourself if you don't have a six pack. If you don't have a six pack, so that's not the end of life. You really need to focus more on far more important things. Our next one is, which is the biggest one, which is the elephant in the room. Should I just keep that to the end? Let me keep that to the end. The next one is, oh, I'm short. What if you are short? You spend sleepless night thinking about how short you are. And the reality is, what are you going to do about it? What can you do about it? Can you worry, and to the extent that, and you, by worrying, you add more heights to yourself? No, you can't. There's absolutely nothing you can do about that. There's absolutely nothing you can do about that. It's high time you stop worrying yourself about that, how tall you are or how short you are. You understand? You really need to be confident in yourself. You really need to accept yourself for who you are. And the moment you start to accept yourself for who you are and be confident in yourself, that confidence we use out. And a woman that is looking at you or that you are talking to is not looking really at your height. A real woman that really means business or that really wants a relationship with you is less bothered about your height. It's looking at your confidence. It's looking at how you carry yourself. It's looking at your sincerity. It's looking at how, I mean, are you a good guy or not? What is the importance of a tall guy for her when he is a bad guy or he doesn't even have confidence? He doesn't even have self-confidence. You understand? Of what use will that be for her? Of what use? So if any woman wouldn't want to go out with you because you are nice, you are this, you tick all the right boxes, but she chose not to go out with you mainly because, oh, you are short, then that's not the kind of woman you want anyway. Do you understand? You let her go, you forge ahead and move on. Whoever is going to be your woman will come into your life and will accept you for who you are. Whoever is not ready to accept you for who you are is not your woman. So you need not to spend sleepless nights and worry over something that you got absolutely no control over. No amount of tablets you put in your system will give you an inch taller. No, that is you. It's high time you accept yourself for who you are and don't stop worrying over things that is not really necessary. A second to the last point is, oh, I don't drive a good car. You worry yourself silly, you don't drive a good car. Okay, fine, you have a car. But the problem is you don't drive a good car. You understand? What is that? A car, the basic necessity is just a necessity. Do you understand? To convey yourself from point A to point B. And that is what you can afford at that point in your life. Will you go and steal money or overdo? I mean, do what you are dabble into what you did not dabble into because you want to drive a good car with the main purpose of impressing a woman. You understand? A lot of genuine and right-thinking women out there don't even look at that. If they see through you that, oh, you are driving a car, they can see that this is a car you cannot even afford. This is a car that you cannot even maintain. And, they come to the conclusion that you're mainly driving that car just to show off, just to prove a point. You understand? They look at you like this one is not serious. This one doesn't even know what he wants in life. This one is still faffing around. He doesn't even know what he wants in life. You understand? They would rather stick to a guy that is real, that is genuine, that has got plan. He might not necessarily even be driving a car. Do you understand? Because what they look at is the potentials in him. That's fine. He might not be driving a car today, but with the way he's going, with the kind of energy, with the kind of intellect, with the kind of everything around him, and with the kind of focus he's got, you understand? Definitely, a car will come up one day. So if you don't drive a car at present, it's none of their business. Do you understand? They are more focused on you. That who exactly are you? Who exactly is this guy? Is he a serious-minded guy? Is he a serious? Has he got things going for himself, or is just chasing silly things around town like a big baby? A real woman will look at you and sum it up that no, this guy is still a big baby. I don't want anything to do with him. It doesn't matter how nice your car is. You understand? Of course, you put some girls that okay, the only thing that attracts them to you is the nice car, but that's not the kind of woman you want in your life. That's not the kind of woman you want in your life. You want real woman, you want genuine woman, you want a woman that will love you for who you are and at any stage you are in your life. Why? Because what drives her more is not what she sees physically. It's what she can see, the potentials in you. That is what draws her to you, and that is what keeps her in your life. Because she can see potentials, she can see the future in you. She can see that you have a lot of potentials that will even bring in a lot of money or a lot of wealth or a lot of things that you understand. So men generally need not to worry about that. They should rather focus on on the necessary and the important things in life. And the more you focus on that, the more the woman sees in you, the more she trusts you more, the more she stick by you. And over time, all of those things that you think you have a sleepless night over will come naturally into your life. That's the way she think. You understand? And the last one, the big one, the elephant in the room is what I'm going to talk to you about right now. Do you know what I'm talking about? You must have your guess on what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a lot of men worries their head too much about their man's member is too small. Their man's member is too small. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want to spell it out here. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You understand? They worry sick over, oh, my third leg is too small. They feel shy. They worry sick about it. Or because they've had this mindset in their head that um, a man should definitely have a big or huge or long man member. You must have watched a lot of movies. They must have read a lot of books, you know. And in their own mind, they think that all men out there has got a very big and huge member down there. You understand? That's what they believe. And then when they look at themselves, they look down there, and when they're in full glory of it all, and the man right there is just halfway there, and they feel deflated. They feel they had left their self confidence, drains away, and they think there is something wrong with them, and they that worry sick over it. That, oh, how am I going to even talk to a woman when this guy right there underneath there is this small? You understand? Because that's a big mistake right there. That's a big mistake right there. To start with, a lot of men out there is just a very few percentages of men out there that has got that endowed, and you understand. So that is not a big problem. That's point number one. Point number two, you need not worry about the size of your thing. You understand? Because how big it is doesn't really, it's not really, it's not, women don't really get that interested in it. Do you understand? Because a lot of them will run away when they see something like that. They will be like, no, who's going to stick around with this? You're going to kill someone here, that kind of a thing. So a lot of women, they will look at it and say, wow, they will like it and run away. So you don't need to look down on yourself and think you are not adequate enough to, you know, to be intimate with a woman, and you worry yourself sick over that. And point number three on this one is it's not really the size that matters. It's not really the size that matters. I'm sure you must have heard that a lot of time. It's not really the size that matters, kind of deep and huge, that kind of penetration in a woman doesn't really do the job. It takes a little effort to do the job and to satisfy a woman. You understand? So you don't need to worry yourself sick about this. You understand? So my message to men out there, that a lot of the things you worry your head about, a lot of the things you have sleepless nights over. You understand? Those are not most of the time things. A lot of these women, genuine women, I mean, care about. They don't care about that. They want to look at how confident you are. They want to look at how hardworking you are. They want to look at the potentials. They understand. They're less bothered about a genuine woman will less bothered about your height. A real woman will be less bothered about if you got six packs or not. Six packs for what? Do you understand? Are you a bodybuilder for business or whatever? Do you understand? So for you to must have gotten a six pack or big biceps, you must have been spending months in the gym. So what else do you do with your life? Do you have a day job or something? That is what a real woman will be thinking in her head. You understand? And if you're talking about the size of your man right there, and she will be like, "Man, what is wrong with you? When is your own self-confidence is going to come out? When are you going to come out and be confident in yourself and accept yourself for who you are?" There's no amount of surgery or no amount of drug that you're going to take into your system that will pump it up and make you like big down there. So accept yourself for who you are. The confidence that comes out of that goes a long way for a real and a genuine woman. You understand? That is my point for you today. You listen to this video, think about it, listen to it over and over again, and I'm sure you will get the light, and it's going to be okay. You need not worry your head about all of these things. It doesn't really matter. What matters is your confidence. What matters is what your prospect you've got. What matters is what the plans you have for yourself. What matters are the good things, are the serious things. That is what matters. That is what a lot of these real and genuine women care about. Go and think about that, and please stop worrying your head sick about things that are not really important. Bye bye for now. Until I see you again, take good care of yourself.